Corey Gemini Guitar, and we're back for The Art of Doom, episode 4. So we start out with the open 6, and we're going then into the 4th string from the 2nd to 3rd as a hammer on. And then we've got the B note on string 2. And we're going to reverse the pull off from 2 to 1 on string 4. 4th string, and then an F power chord. We're going to flatten that 5th in the power chord, so it becomes an F with a flatted 5th. Back to the power chord. And then we're going to do another F with a flatted 5th here in the higher octave. And then the open E string. So that's a case of when you let it ring, you'll definitely get some benefit from that. There's a lot of tension between the F and the E note, which is nice. So moving into bar 3, we're going to do a little bit of hybrid picking with the 6th and the 1st string, so you'll want to use your 3rd finger on string 1. One of the subtle things that I do here that you might not notice is I'll mute the 6th string after I've done that, once I start picking the B string. And I actually also use my thumb here as well as the hand, and I don't know why I do that, but I guess it's just a habit I've developed. And then you can let the rest ring if you want. So we're really emphasizing those flatted 5th intervals. And as far as metal goes, you can't get much more dark than the flatted 5th interval. And we're going to finish off this 4-bar riff with basically just power chords, but what we're going to do is we're going to alter the 5th by using the -6 back to the 5th and then the flatted 5th. Okay, so from this point we've got the classic Doom single note thing, and this is a good opportunity to do some vibrato, so I'd encourage you to do that. You can watch the way I do it. Vibrato is generally just where you're going to bend and release rapidly, although you don't do the release fully, you just do it partially. So let's look at the first bar. Obviously that sounds pretty cool. If we add some vibrato on the fretted notes though, it sounds even better. This gives it a more haunting vibe. I choose here to go for a shallow or not as wide vibrato, so it's more rapid, but it's not going very far. So as opposed to this, which just sounds a bit over the top for a riff. For solos it'll sound okay, but not for this. Moving into the next bar, then we've got open into 4th fret and then 3rd on the 5th. And then basically just playing through a power chord with a -6. So we get... Now, as far as the next part goes, it's optional. You can use 16th note rhythm like I did in the performance, or you can use an 8th note. You could also choose to use power chords. So we'll stick with the 16th note rhythm here because it's technically the hardest to do. So we're going to do the open 6, and then 3rd and 2nd on the 5th, followed by 1st on the 6th. If you wanted to, you could even speed it up for a more death metal sort of sound. And then again here with the bar 8, you can do a palm muted low 6 power chord, or you can just do the normal open note. So I think in the performance I did the palm muted power chord. And then we've got some triplet sequences. So what we're going to be doing then is using they're kind of strange sounding shapes on their own, but that's kind of the whole point. As they whiz by, they just give a more interesting sound. So we get 4/3 on the 6th and 5th, followed by the open 4th string. And what you want to try to do there is palm mute the 6th string if you can. And then it's 5 on 6, 6 on 5th, and open 4th. And then 6 on 6, 8 on 5th, and open 4th. So we get... So it sounds a little bit more, for want of a better term, progressive. And then to finish with them, we just carry on with that 16th note rhythm through a series of notes. So that's for the next couple of bars. So we get... And you could use a 16th note rhythm with power chords there, which we're going to do in a tick with the next 2 bars. Sort of gives it a little bit of a Celtic Frost sort of vibe, maybe a bit of Dark Throne or something like that. And then that's exactly what we're going to do with the next part then. So we go from open position power chord to 6th position, 3rd position on the 6th, 4th position on the 5th, up to the 7th on the 5th, 6th position on the 5th, 4th position, and then 3rd position on the 6th. And then we're going to just resolve them with the low E power chord. Okay, so that wraps things up for today's lesson. Thanks for supporting me on Patreon, and I'll see you soon for the next lesson. Till then, bye for now.